Yeah, man, people, this is the Global Consciousness Show with Sperqo, the mysterious daddy, and we're live on the reasoning segment. And today, I wish I could be waving the flag of the United States of Africa, but since I don't have that flag, let me wave the Ghanaian flag. Yeah, I don't know. I'm super excited, and today, I will be taking you into a little bit of history. You understand me? So, yeah, man, Osagyefo Dr Kwame Nkrumah actually proposed a unitary democracy, republic to Ghanaians. He actually said, no, Africa doesn't need a multi-party democracy. But national, liberation movement people said, no, you are wrong. We will be diving into all of that in a jiffy, but what I want to tell you is that, whenever people tell me that, oh, the white people were able to actually enslave our ancestors, I've been asking questions like, how? Because physically we are stronger than them. Mentally we are smarter than them. Because most of the inventions you see, the mobile phone we are using, the Google Maps, most of the inventions you see today is done by black people. You understand me? So the intellectual is there, the physical strength is there. So how were they able to capture us, to enslave us? Our only problem as Africans is greed. So until we start teaching, the young ones in schools about patriotism, about humanity, things like that, to take away the greed from them, we will not see the, victory that we want to see as black people. Because if not for greed, white man, they don't have the physical strength. Mentally, they are not smarter than us. Spiritually, they shoot at us and the gun doesn't penetrate. They be like, whoa, what happened? This gun that we used to kill a lot of people and a lot of animals and things cannot penetrate this man. What happened? But they sat back and realized that, oh, these people, their weak point is greediness. So they actually pick some of the great leaders, giving them bribes. That, oh, I'll give you more of this if you do this and that. And that is how come we were colonized and enslaved. So when Kwame Nkrumah, went through all this and knew that, this is our problem as Africans, he told the people, no, multi-party democracy is not good for Africa as at now. If it will be better for Africa someday, not now. It will not work. And this national, liberation movement people said, no, what you are saying is wrong. They influence the chiefs and other parties in the country that know what this man is saying is wrong. It will affect us and this and that. So, man, they overthrew Kwame Nkrumah. And then he was given asylum in Guinea by President Sperqo to be a co-president in Guinea. But unfortunately, you see, going through all this fight for the country and only to be betrayed and overthrown, the mental, agony you've been going through and emotional stress you'll be going through. He was there to seek asylum. And so all his great visions and all shattered in a way or two. You'll be depressed. If you don't take them, you go mad. But all the same big ups to the Guinea president at that time. Sperqo. I'm bringing all this today because, yeah, man, a president has erupted and the whole African, people are speaking for him. People in Ghana are going for peace walk for Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. People say, let's all the big artists in Africa come together and make a solidarity song for Ibrahim Traore. People, in diaspora actually going for a demonstration or whatever because of this same man. So, yeah, man, it's this significance of the fact that the African man is now realizing that we don't need a multi-party democracy. Because we've seen in Egypt, since 2014, Abdel Fattah is ruling. Things are going well. Paul Kagame since 2000, if I don't miss my words. We've seen what Muammar Gaddafi did in Libya. Since 1969 to 2011. And they say, yo, one of the finest country, one of the most developing country in Africa right now is it Seychelles. It's a unitary, democratic republic. Seychelles. So all all the African countries that are doing very well, they are not practicing party politics. And I've been saying this way back that, Africa, we don't need a multi-party. And people have been saying, no, what do you know? Have you experienced what before and what before? But so if Ibrahim Traore is a military coup president, and the whole Africa is waving his flags, is raining praises on him, doesn't mean that we are not ready for a unitary democracy policy in Africa. Because that is the only way we can move forward. Just recently, there is that viral video of the acting CEO or CEO of Gold Board dashing money, and you see people are giving comment based on their stance. But if you were to be a centralized political system, centralized democratic system, you will not be making your points from a political point of view. You will be making your point from a citizen point of view for the betterment of the country. Not because you are this political person, so you want to speak in favor of that. Whether you like it or not, there's that biased nature of humans. Once you say you belong to a certain party, you have that biased part of you that whatever, when things are going, you want to just say in favor of that. And that is why we are perishing. We are going down. Because we are too greedy. That if we don't leave things in the hands of one person. See, if you say leadership and you think it's just the president, you are lying. Because the president is giving position to other leaders. And these people know that, by 4 years' time, I'm leaving office. So the president is not the problem. The other leaders that come, the other government, the people, the heads of other departments, they will do things, they will loot, they will do all things. Because they know by 4 years' time, I'm leaving office. What if I don't come to office again? But when we centralize the thing, we do it for the betterment of the country. So Rastafari blessings once again. I'm just glad seeing all these African countries, singing praises, Yo, about Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, yeah? Rastafari, let's rise up. In Ghana, we don't need this multi-party. Anybody wake up and say, I want to become a president, I want to be this and that. No, man, no, sir. Eh?